This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tuki Toussaint, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
So now here is Tyson Randolph looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Randolph. Here you go. Let it fly, biggin. Let it fly now.
First pitch of the AB now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Next to dig in, Tyson Randolph. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
In the dirt here.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Splitter, 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he misses, ball 4. Now at the plate, Tyson Randolph comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
1-1 the count.
One at a time.
And now a pitch on the way. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The count now at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count still.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Another payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help.
All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tyson Randolph. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here we go.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Let's go now. 1 time.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Next up is Tyson Randolph. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Let's go.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Roger Bourbon earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jimmy Cordero hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Durham Bulls.
Luis Patino is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And now, Tyson Randolph. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
See it, drive. Let's go. Right here.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound? We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Next to stand in is Barry Iswaldo, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Randolph will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. So to get his day started at the plate, Russell Aragon trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Skied into straightaway right. Randolph is there, and he makes the catch for the out. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Tyson Randolph. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Next, it'll be Barry Iswaldo. Flew out last time up. Maciel aboard here at first with nobody out.
Come on, fellas, go.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Randolph is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate.
Now to the plate, here is Tyson Randolph. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
1-1. Here it is.
Come on, baby, square it up.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
No one bet. Let's go.
High in the air down the right field line. Maciel has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Now at the plate, here is Barry Iswaldo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Skied into very shallow right. Randolph will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyson Randolph. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next up, Russell Aragon. The potential tying run for him at third base.
Russell Aragon.
Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third, and they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. Kevin Smith will be next. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The catcher, Kevin.
0-2. Here it is. Fly ball out toward right field. Randolph is there now to put this one away for the third out, as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits, as the runs were pretty much handed to them. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. So the next to bat will be Tyson Randolph. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the runner is in from second. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning. 4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-2 the final score today. The Gwinnett Stripers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Nolan Kingham claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jimmy Cordero earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
For the Bulls, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on The Show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Durham Bulls. We've got baseball on The Show, and it's coming up next. Chris Rodriguez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Batting third.
Next to hit is Tyson Randolph. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So runners in scoring position, and here is Russell Aragon looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here comes the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Next to hit, Russell Aragon. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Swing and a liner. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco.
Hey, 2 away now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Maggi ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
First pitch on its way. Tyson Randolph is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. On, he pops it up. But this will land untouched.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 2-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2.
See it? Right, let's go, kid.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in the outfielder, Jorge Ona.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Just a great approach.
Digging in next, Tyson Randolph, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Here we go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Bulls are in front here, 3-2. And now in the box, Russell Aragon. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here.
First baseman.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Randolph is there to put it away for out number 1. So now into the box is Tyson Randolph.
Tyson Randolph.
Now the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the 5-tool middle infielder, Wander Franco. 0-1 count, and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Randolph has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So next to hit is Tyson Randolph, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Stripers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Roger Bourbon wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jimmy Cordero wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Thank you for...
Well, as prospects make their way up the minor league ranks, there are a lot of challenges they have to deal with, and not all of them are on the field. I've got Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline with me today, and Jonathan, a lot of the toughest obstacles are the mental ones.
Without question, there's so much that goes into being a minor leaguer. First and foremost, wanting to know when that call is going to come. We've all seen really talented prospects try to do too much on the field to force the phone call to come. The best and most overused axiom I've ever heard is you can only control what you can control. It's a good life lesson. It's a good baseball lesson. Just go out and do what you're able to do, and that call is going to come. You run into trouble when you start trying to make that happen and do too much, and that's when you start having difficulties and failures on the field on a more regular basis.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Nashville Sounds and the Gwinnett Stripers. The Stripers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Rocco Capps gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
At the plate now is Gustavo Severino.
The catcher, number 23.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Randolph is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
3.
And stepping in, Tyson Randolph.
The right fielder, Tyson Randolph.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Randolph hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Here's the 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Stepping in next, Tyson Randolph.
The right fielder, number 32.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Come on, big guy, steer this one.
The 1-0 home, skied into very shallow right. Armstrong is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Fry, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
David Fry.
Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So now to the plate, Tyson Randolph. He flew out in his last AB. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Rubel on second. Iglesias at first with no outs. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
There's ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Stepping up is Tyson Randolph. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Tyson Randolph.
He's set. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2. Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. So next to bat will be Tyson Randolph. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, keep it going. Catch up for him.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Full count, 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is foul right side. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 7-5 tonight's final. The Gwinnett Stripers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rocco Capps earns win number 4 on the season. Drew Rasmussen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jimmy Cordero closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Nashville Sounds and the Gwinnett Stripers. The Stripers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Tyson Randolph will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now at the plate is Corey Ray. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is going to get through for a base hit. So the top 2 in the lineup are on to start the afternoon.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
David Fry comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Heading out towards shallow right. Green has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
All right, come on now.
And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Sounds lead it 1-0. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Tristan Lutz. Fouled off.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Fouled away. Popped him up. Randolph is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now into the box, Eduardo Garcia. He went deep in the contest last night. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bowden Francis. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Nashville's out on top, 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Corey Ray.
Hey, we got no outs.
First pitch on its way. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in once again is Bryce Tieranen. He singled in his first AB. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Tieranen is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
So it was a swinging strike three. Bryce Tieranen goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Gustavo Severino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 2 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Sounds lead it 1-0. First offering.
No pitcher.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, David Fry.
The first baseman.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. To the plate now, Lucas Erceg, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike. Fry gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Marmolejos comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Now it'll be Sidney Armstrong. He bounced out last time up. Too low, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is on the outside corner, or thereabouts at least. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 one more time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And this is lined hard to deep left. Marmolejos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in will be Tristan Lutz. He popped out in his first trip. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Nashville's out on top, 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Tyson Randolph. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Randolph.
All right, 1 pitch, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Smoke toward third. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Now to bat, Eduardo Garcia. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. First pitch on the way, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Corey Ray, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Stepping in now, Bryce Tieranen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
We got one.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Camargo brings it in. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Gustavo Severino.
Number 23.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. First delivery to him. David Fry is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Standing in now, Lucas Erceg. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Sidney Armstrong. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. and the screwball got him swinging one gun.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Get ahead, stay ahead right here.
In now, Tristan Lutz. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Now batting.
Into the box, Eduardo Garcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, we got 1.
Ball even at 2-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Gwinnett came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brian Baker claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jimmy Cordero hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is available. And let me know in the comments what you think, or roast me for my terrible gameplay. Videos like this are recorded live on Twitch. Follow my socials and my Twitch to know when I'm live recording new content for YouTube. Again, thanks for watching the Prophet Loki 309 YouTube. I'll see you in the realm of mischief.